Welcome to today's webinar where we will show you how to run NX from home. So for each of you out there, there are two options for accessing NX from home. One is we give you the license borrowing option, and the other is we allow you to connect from home. Obviously, all of this depends upon your IT group allowing you to do both of these tasks. But if we take a look at some of those details, on the license borrowing side, if you have a mobile workstation with NX already installed on it, that's one so that you could take it with you. Also, is the mobile workstation, connected to the corporate network where you can pull the license from there? And so things to keep in mind is you do have to have administrative access to borrow the license onto your machine. You also want to have a floating license so that it can be moved from the license server over to your machine. And then once that's done, and we'll show you how those steps work, you can go ahead then and disconnect and take the machine with you. So that's really it. You can borrow the license from there. On the connect from home side, this should be even easier. The main thing is having that mobile workstation with NX installed. And do you have access to your corporate network from home? So can you VPN like we do here at Siemens? We can VPN to the network, and as long as I can get to the FlexLM license server through my VPN, you're good to go. Obviously, again, the high-speed network just helps out because that will ensure that you don't have any performance issues with the licensing as it pings the license server. So in that case, no need to borrow. You can just connect up and continue to work with NX. So let's take a look at the borrow option. What really is involved? This is really a couple easy steps for you to do this. So if you go down to the Start button on Windows, wherever NX is installed, you'll see that there is the licensing tool. So this is what IT normally sets up at the beginning. So they'll usually go in and tell you which bundle you're allowed to use. So this is where we do need administrative privileges to go do this. So having a bundle set, you probably already have one or two in there. Then all you have to do is go to the borrow settings, and from this it's as easy as selecting the bundle that you want. And once that is checkmarked, you can set the date. So you can go out, default is a week, and if you want more time, you can set that. Once you apply this, the license is now attached to your machine. It comes out of the license pool and you're ready to go. So now you can fire up NX and take your machine with you and work with the software. So as we see, we'll just jump into NX for a second so that you see that in fact it is using our Mach 1 Designer bundle. So this just gives you a quick look at selecting those bundles. So it sees that that one is in fact assigned to you and you're using that particular bundle. So the other question that comes up is, hey, I'm done. I'd like to put it back. Could I make changes? Can I do something with it? You can. You can go back in and change it, change the date. The changing, you would have to be connected to the license server to make the changes to extend the date, and the same thing with return. Once you're back in the office, we can make these changes, so you can turn it back to return it sooner, or you can go ahead and just change the date to something different. And once those are done, that's fine. If you are away beyond the time that you were set up, it will go ahead and just check it back in for you automatically. So the server will still be able to run the software, and you will be done on your laptop. So really now is the time to explore this new functionality. You have opportunities where you might have extra time to be able to look and work with NX. So we really encourage you to reach out and contact our channel partners for a trial license of any of our extended functionality. And some examples of those are really whether it's your mechanical design, things that you might look for, motion studies with our animation designer, things like you might be looking at some of our routing capabilities, being able to work with those, or just any of our industry specific tools. So there are many things if you're in the aerospace or ship design or vehicle design, those are some things that you could take a look at. So thank you for your time today. Please feel free to contact one of your channel partners and we'll go from there. So thank you for your time.